Welcome to West Country Wanderings and welcome to one of my short bites. Just in the area because I've just been doing one of my railway series at the Swindon and Cricklade Railway. I'm here at a place called Blunsdon, St Andrew, and this place was recommended to me by a colleague who I used to work with when I was working in Brixham in South Devon. Hi Ron. Ron used to live in this area, told me about this, but it's not the church we come to look at, it's what's over the wall there. We'll see if we can get a closer shot. Now sadly what we want to look at is behind that black door, but it is private property and I don't do trespass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the corner of the graveyard by the church here, put my telephoto lens on so we can have a closer look what there is to see here at Blunsdon St Andrew near Swindon. Now if you look at the graveyard you'll notice it's got this quite tall wall with sections on it. That gives us an indication that the church here is a newer one, replacing something much older. Indeed it did, it replaced a priory. But where is that priory now, you ask? Now, I was just about to show you what I was about to show you here, but before I do, I just found this. There's a gate here, I wonder if this opens. Oh, it does. Let's see if we can go inside. This is like an incredible little oasis, and you can still see those walls again. But now they're bigger. There was new housing to the other side of it, but this side is quite remarkable. And we have another one of these black doors here, mysterious black doors. Again, it's private property the other side, so we're not allowed through it. We'll see if it does open so we can see what there is to see through it. Very overgrown. Hasn't been anyone through there for some considerable time. We'll close it back up now. Don't think he's seen me. It's just the other side of the churchyard wall. So the deer wasn't what I'd come to show you, it's this, which I think you'll agree is an incredible sight by any standard. Yeah, that's a caravan park there, but it's this. That is the remains of Blunsdon's Priory. But that's not all of it. You can see here, even the tower is visible and still intact. It's clearly a ruin, and there is a sign there on the door, another one of those mysterious black doors. That one clearly says private. But it's just odd how a building's been put, or even been allowed to put, maybe they didn't get planning permission, onto one side of this priory here, in a very odd shaped building indeed. Very, very strange. I'm not sure if that building is even used anymore. But as I say, it's private property. It's just the other side of this churchyard wall. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you. And thank you very much, Ron, as I say, who I used to work with in South Devon, for telling me about this tremendous location at Blunsdon St Andrew just on the edge of Swindon here in Wiltshire. So it's very difficult to find out history of this site. Blunsdon Abbey or Priory, nobody seems to be exactly certain. Looks like it had links to one Godstone nunnery over in Oxfordshire, some 30 or 40 miles away from here in Swindon. But it's just an extraordinary place. What I can make out is there was a blogger who wrote something on the website, or a website, about 12 years ago, saying the site was used to sell mobile vans and vehicles, like camper vans. And you have that adjacent site there of mobile homes too, but it doesn't look like you can get access from one to the other. And parts of it certainly look derelict, and I can find no explanation for that very odd building that's been built out of the side of it, which obviously does ruin the historical nature of the site. It'd be fantastic if English heritage had taken over it and looked after it, rather than it being over there, not be able to see it, and no historical context to it too. But certainly a very interesting place. Blunsdon has links going back to the Iron Age. It's a very high place above Swindon. We're about 3.5 miles away from Swindon town centre here, so not that far from the main urban area, although there have been lots of housing estates that have built up around this area. But here there is lots of peace and quiet, apart from the rookery there. There's lots of rooks in those trees up there, and the deer that we saw earlier on just over the churchyard wall. I hope you enjoyed this little short bite from Swindon in Wiltshire here on West Country Wanderings. Hope to see you again soon. All the best now. Bye bye.